Hi, fine people. My name is Shelby, but y'all already know that. And my claim to fame is that I run a blog called The Writing Addict. There you go. Had it since 2017. And since I always do this, we have my super nice geometric mug from a thrift store. That's here. It is filled with subpar coffee, but it's coffee, so we're going to drink it. And I am wearing my Alan Jackson hotter than a hoochie coochie shirt, which is a lie because it's about 55, 60 degrees outside. So it is not hotter than a hoochie coochie today. But we're going to roll with it. I also have my breakfast over here that I haven't finished eating because my middle name is procrastination this week. It is procrastination. Okay. And let's see. I know that Julie, aka Glory, is here, and Taylor is here. My biggest fans. I just feel so special that I have fans. Apparently, Julie has been waiting for an hour. That is commitment. But can we talk about how my hair actually looks decent today? This is like the first stream that I'm proud of the hair. So, that is my name. Apparently it is actually 62 degrees outside, so it is slowly getting hotter than a hoochie coochie. Okay, welcome to week 3 of Nano, where everything has been thrown to the wayside and we are very fucking behind. I honestly don't even know how many words I have because I stopped totaling it because it was hurting my feelings. So I guess I can do that really quick, and we will see where we're at before we pull up the dinos and live our best lives. How are y'all's writing projects going? If you're writing, what are you doing this morning? What projects you got going? Apparently I'm at 23,000 words, or 23,679 words. And today is the 21st. And I'm supposed to be at 35, so I'm about 10,000 words behind. Oh, the self-deprecation is starting early today. That is not good. Alright, let me pull up the dinos, because we love a good dino, and y'all don't want to see my face for this long. You're at 29K, you're only like 6 behind. See, I'm 10. This is what happens when the self-deprecation and imposter syndrome sinks in. Share my screen. Chrome tab. We're getting the dinos ready. Got the dinos. I also have the chat open on my phone because sometimes it gets a little bit faster over here. I can see it faster. I'm trying to be responsive. You know, I've considered this Twitch thing, but I honestly don't know what I'm doing and if I am capable of twitching. I have thought about it, but okay. We need to write. I need to finish eating my breakfast. So what would we like to do for our first sprint to get a nice warm-up going? I have a lovely face. Thank you. I try really hard. I use nice skincare. And luckily, the weather isn't too bad. And my eczema is not showing because I actually have eczema that likes to pop up all through here and flails all over my arms. And I developed that in my 20s. So, another fun fact about Shelby, she has uncontrollable eczema. And when she gets stressed or has an allergic response, her arms turn into like a, how do I explain this? A red blotchy mess. So bad that on my wedding day, I was like, I cannot be stressed. I popped about 20 Claritins, and I was not going to have gross arms on my wedding day. And very smoochable. Hopefully your husband is keeping you full up on the kisses. He does. Well, normally. Yes, he does. He does. I love him. I love him so much. We're still in that lovely honeymoon stage. Even though we've been together for 7 years, so it doesn't even feel like we're really having a honeymoon stage. It's just like we got a piece of paper that made us married, and now I have to do all the government things of changing my name. All right. You want to do a 420 sprint with a blaze of words. Good morning, Chelsea. You haven't missed much, just me rambling. We're about to try to figure out what timing we wanted to do for our warm-up sprint. In case you missed the mug, here's the mug. So are we good with 420? Is that fine? Start with a blaze of words. Is that enough of a warm-up for you guys? Or any other times y'all would like? And your wife and I both kept your names. Honestly, a best decision ever made. Best decision. Changing your name is so freaking hard. And I hate it. I hate it. I can't go anywhere to do anything without bringing a marriage paper. When did I get married? I got married in September 26th of this year, in the middle of the pandemic. Also my claim to fame, getting married in a pandemic. Fun fact about my icon, it's not me, it's a model from a clothing advertisement. I took a huge screenshot. I took a screenshot because she looks like she's laughing after cutting a huge part. What can I say? My avatar is actually from a photo shoot that a friend of mine did for free for me to model. She was going to take mine and we just never got around to that. Fair enough. It's too much freaking work. Too much work. I had to pay the government $20 to correct my freaking car title. Like, ugh. Okay, let's start branding about me changing my name. Hello, Angel Rachel. How are you this morning? How's your NaNoWriMo going? And Chelsea, you also got married in October and been together for 7 years. Hey, it's fun. Hope you enjoyed getting married in a pandemic as well. It's a great time. Social distancing. Providing masks. Having a dry wedding, but inviting half of your future husband's fraternity. All fun things. All right, we're going to do a 420 because that is the requests in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and set up our dinos. These are your dinos choices so far. Julie normally tells actually what they are in the chat, so if you want to call them by their government names, that will be in the chat. If you want to call them by my names, we have number 4, the purple spiky boy, who is living his best life. Number 3, the green guy that looks like Littlefoot from the Land Before Time. There we go. It's coming. It's tiring. Then we have the yellow thing, like him. And then we have the red guy, which looks like those scary things off of Jurassic Park. So if you would like to make your guess of what you believe is going to win, please let me know. So far, Chelsea is saying the red man. Taylor is saying yellow because he spits acid. He's gonna win. I am going with number 3, the Littlefoot impersonator. I feel like that's a solid choice. I'm also probably going to turn my cam off on this sprint because I'm going to finish eating my breakfast, so I'm a nicer person. Oh, man. I am in a mood today. I am so sorry, guys. And Angel Rachel is really feeling the green today, so we got 2 greens, 1 yellow, and 1 red. And, all right, everybody's ready. I think, Julie, you're the only one that hasn't named which one you want, so I'm going to let you name it while we start our sprint. And for 420, here's your dinos. On your mark, get set, go! That is time. And let me see. Julie guessed the purple boy, who is an ankylosaurus, because she calls them by their government names. So the winner was Taylor, because she guessed the yellow man who spits acid. So since we do not provide trophies on the dino race, we're just going to say what he won. Taylor, what did your yellow man spit acid win for winning his race? I also got, I think, 2 sentences that round and finished eating my breakfast. So I am here. I am ready. Did y'all get any writing done? Did you set up your stations? All that good stuff. And Julie said that my boy lost at the last second because the yellow guy cheated. He probably did. Oh, I guess I could pull up his trophies and see what the order is. There's your final order. The first was the yellow boy. Second was number 1, the red guy. Third was number 4. And, of course, the one that I picked came in last place. Because that is the life I lead. Yes, your acid boy has won. He has won. Oh, this coffee is questionable. Taylor got 148 words in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That is beautiful. Golf clap. I love it. I can't really clap because then Kayla will start barking, but take this as me clapping for you. Chelsea, you got 159 words. Yay, that's awesome. Super happy for you guys. Y'all are being so productive. What would we like to do for our first, I guess, longer than 5 minute sprint? We want to go for a 10-minute sprint. Do we want to start with like the date? Today it is the 21st, so we could do an 11/21. What are we feeling? I'm actually going to write on this sprint. Like, I'm feeling the inspiration. I'm working on my chapter 10 edits today. I've been working on my chapter 10 edits for about a week because I haven't been writing like I'm supposed to. So it is what it is. I really don't think I'm going to win Nano, but I don't know. As I said on my post yesterday to the gram, I'm at least proud of what I have done so far. And that if I hadn't have attempted Nano and to write this much, I would have never gotten as far as I have. And it's really putting me on track to finish my draft of the book this year and then go into like editing and like trying to self-publish it by finding an editor and things like that. 11/11. I like 11/11. 5:01 is longer than 5 minutes. But 11/11, yeah. I'm thinking 11/11. That sounds like a good timing for me. Let's just, I'm gonna go back here, clear this out. 11/11. So here are your dinos for your dino pleasure. We have number 1, the purple boy, who looks so ready to race. Does he just not always look so excited? Like, he makes me excited to race. Number 2 is that gator dino hybrid thing that I don't believe was a real dinosaur, but you know, it's a children's timer, so we're not getting in on technicalities. Number 3 is a red and orange boy who is very tall and lean and mean. And number 4, my personal favorite, the green triceratops, the only one that I know by their government name, because I like triceratopses. So I'm going to say number 4, the triceratops, because I always have to put out love to my triceratops, even though he doesn't win very often. Rachel is saying number 3, definitely. I can feel that. He looks ready to go. Number 1 also looks ready to go. Green looks like he uses some illegal substance. He's going to win. Yes. Triceratops it is. The Parasaurolophus. I have a degree in English, I promise. Parasaurolophus has got this. I'm going to say that that's number 3 that you're calling by his government name. I could be very wrong. The gator boy is a Spinosaurus. Is that a real thing? Was there a real gator dinosaur hybrid? Is this what gators looked like before they evolved into gators? Real questions we're asking this morning. And Taylor said, well, no, 2 looks like a gator, which isn't extinct, so he obviously wins. That is true. But yes, this is the question I have. So yes, red boy. All right, so we've got 2 for green, 1 for the gator yellow boy, and actually no, we have 2 for red, the the Parasaurolophus. 2 for green and 1 for the gator. So let's see if Taylor is going to win again. Let's get in some words. Pretend like we're writers. We are writers. Be writers. Finish this nano. There's my pep talk for the day. I am depressing. Oh man. Okay. Ready? Get set. Go! That is time. And I won one! Yay! And so did Chelsea. The Triceratops did not fail me. Sorry if I scared you guys. I forget about my mic. I am so happy. So, the Triceratops, at least for me, Chelsea, you can agree or disagree, just won a beautiful buffet of star leaves. And they will be happily munching them while their others go hungry. So, it is what it is. And Kayla is still here, so I'm going to try to show her for a second. I showed her during the sprint, so if you weren't paying attention to the sprint, you saw her. But I have managed to keep her here. So we are going to see if she will be cooperative. She smells awful this morning. I think she went outside and rolled in the grass. Because she smells like wet dog and other scents that cannot be described. And she's on her blanket chewing her foot. Do you want to say hello to the stream? Come here. Come here. So this is the Kayla bug, who smells like to high heaven and like a dog. She's gonna sit in my lap for a second. Yes. You are a public celebrity. Angel said it was rigged. Oh yeah, how did you guys do on that sprint? I'm still in the middle of my chapter edit, so I'm not gonna copy and paste until I get to the end of the chapter, and then I can tell you how much I've gotten so far. All right, this is your final Kayla moment because she is wanting to get down. So enjoy your last Kayla moments. She is not happy about being up here. She's probably about to go back to the living room to go to bed. Yep, and she's gone. Well, she's not quite gone, but she will be gone in a second. Taylor got 88 words, and then remember that you needed to send good luck text to your jujitsu buddies competing day, so you got distracted. Fair enough. I understand. Fair enough. But you got 88 words. That's what counts. Right? You got 88 words. Kayla has left the building. I think she went back outside. So. Kayla and Bo need to have a play date. Maybe, if you want me to be honest, it would be interesting. It would probably be better to be done at your house because she's got territory things, and it would depend on how big Bo is. Because, I don't know, Kayla gets a thing, like a complex, when there's dogs bigger than her, and it makes her very apprehensive. So, like, she's never gotten into a dog fight, but she could definitely be a little bit of a beach. Especially in her own house. She's a big beach in her own house. Your Discord is now filled with dinosaurs. I have a Discord? Oh my. Oh, I have 7 notifications. Oh, you gave me so I could call them by their government names? I'm dying. I can actually call them by their government names. Bo is 37. He's short and long. They would actually probably get along then. I would think so. We should try it. Why not? She needs social interaction. She's 5. You know, she's hitting her middle age. Is she 5? I think she's 5. I think she turns 5. Did she turn 5 this year? Yes. She turns... That's a good question. She either turned 5 this year or she turns 5 next year. And I can't math right now. I could actually call them by their government names. I'm so happy. Because I never call them by their government names. So Rachel and Chelsea, how did you guys do on your sprint? Let me know. I'm curious. I am invested. And I just need an excuse to watch the Triceratops jump for a few more seconds. And I really gotta finish this coffee because it's going cold. Oh. I really gotta go to the store. Fun fact, my number 1 adulting task that I hate doing is grocery shopping by myself. So I just refuse to go all the time. So I hate going by myself. I make bad decisions when I'm by myself because I get overwhelmed and I don't like crowds. So when there's like a bunch of people in a grocery store, it makes me feel I get anxious, and then I just grab stuff and I forget things, and then grocery shopping by myself isn't fun. I need someone there to like calm me down because I get very upset. Chelsea got 344 words. Congratulations. I am so proud. Mike can catch up and win Nano too. You never know. Because you're behind too, right? I think that's what you had on your Instagram. But yes, so grocery shopping alone is very hard for me. I hate it. I really don't like it. So I suffer until like I have to go, and either somebody has to go with me because I requested, or I go by myself and I buy a bunch of stuff I don't use. And Chelsea said she'd rather do groceries over laundry. I feel that. I hate folding laundry, starting laundry, turning it over, all that good stuff. Folding is where the laundry train ends for me. I swear, adulting is something else. What do we want to do for our next sprint time? Chelsea, you're 12,000 words behind. I'm about 10. So, I feel you on a spiritual level. Every writer I've talked to is either behind or already finished this year. There's like no in between. Everyone that I have talked to is behind. I haven't actually talked to anyone that is winning or has already won. So I'm thinking, do we want to do like 2111 for the date? That way it'll be a longer sprint, or we can go with 1121. 1313. You're really pulling for 1313, right? Oh god. Questioning everything. Oh, okay. I made it through the coffee. I actually enjoy coffee, don't get me wrong, but like I have my coffee that I drink on a daily basis that I really enjoy. And then I have like coffee I keep around for guests that's just like a plain donut shop medium roast because I have a lot of pilots come and stay at my house and that's normally their vibes. And I was out of my coffee because I haven't gone grocery shopping. So I was like, oh, I'll use the guest coffee. And that stuff is. She a bitter girl. She bitter. And I like my coffee sweet because I don't. I'm a creamer whore. Oh, I'm a creamer whore. So that's why I like my coffee the way I like my coffee. Alright, so Julie is saying 1313. I'm not seeing any others. I'm going to look at my phone real quick and make sure I'm not just behind. So we're going to go with 1313. Why not? We're going to build up to our 2111. These are your racers for this round. Oh, let me pull up my Discord so I can call them by their government names. Okay, number 4. Number 4, I think that he's kind of a Spinosaurus. It's a little pushing it, but that's what we're going to go with. He's a green Spinosaurus. Number 3, or actually, excuse me, he's a Stegosaurus. We're going to call him a Stegosaurus. Number 4 is a green Stegosaurus. Number 3 is I am not quite sure. He is a red and orange boy with a little yellow trim. Number 2 is definitely the Spinosaurus. I have reference materials. So the purple Spinosaurus. And number 1 is a green Littlefoot derivative. Or no, he is yellow. I don't know. I'm pushing it, guys. He is a yellow Bigfoot derivative. Apparently, I'm still not getting them right by their government names. So we're going to go back to Shelby's governmenting. Number 4, the green spiky boy. Number 3, the red, orange, and yellow trimmed guy who looks ready to run. Number 2, the purple guy with the fan. And number 1, the Littlefoot yellow derivative of Yellowfoot. So Taylor is saying red man, he looks ready. That's fair. Chelsea is saying number 2, the purple boy is definitely going to win. Angel Rachel is saying number 4, the green boy is definitely going to win. She's also desperate for a win here. And I'm going to say number 1, the yellow Bigfoot derivative. And a Creamer Whores Unite. That's what we're going with. I literally have reference material, and I still cannot tell you the proper names of the dinosaurs. Littlefoot derivative. That is what he is going to be. The yellow Littlefoot derivative. If you have not seen The Land Before Time and do not understand that reference, I apologize, but I believe we established the other week that most of us had seen The Land Before Time, because we had a whole discussion about it. Alright, let's go for our 13-13. Our racers are ready to race. Julie is saying the generic red boy. Alright, let's go, guys, for 13-13. Get some words. That is time. Taylor forgot to write and not watch the dinosaurs. It happens. That's why we have the dinosaurs, for entertainment purposes. And the one time I didn't say red, shake my head. There was still plenty of time to change, but he ended up winning anyway. So, who guessed? Taylor and Julie both guessed red. There y'all go. Y'all can name what he won in the comments or in the chat because I am curious. Y'all are probably gonna say like the blood of his enemies or something like that. Is he a carnivore? Or does he like the star leaves? That is the question. Or the tree stars. There we go. That's the correct name. Pull up the trophies. So number 1 was of course the red and orange boy. Second place was number 4, the green spiky guy. Third was number 2, and of course I picked the biggest loser, the yellow Littlefoot derivative. Taylor also got 205 words on that spread, even though she was watching the dinosaurs and very proud. And you said yes, the red man. Alright, Rachel said I will never leave my red guy again. I'm telling you, they do all types of things. Julie said that's clearly a carnivore, but she doesn't know why. But he is. You know, I'm actually going to do my math real quick. I'm curious to see how many words I've gotten so far. I was going to wait till the end of the chapter, but I need something to keep me going. So, I'm actually on page 8 of 11 of this chapter, so we definitely should finish it during the stream, and maybe I can start working on chapter 12. That would be nice. This chapter is also very long. Most of my chapters, the way I'm like writing it on the docs, is only about 5 pages a chapter. And this one is 10. And I think the next one is also a 10. So I've got to decide what I'm going to do about that. Tools, work, calculator. What? Working on copy and pasting. This is what I do. Paste. Tools, work. Okay, that's better. Calculator. Apparently I've gotten 416 words so far on this stream. We're living our best lives. It's slow going. Okay. If you guys have Instagram, I'll follow you. Send you your usernames. There you go. Chelsea, we'll follow you on Instagram if you want to send your names. I'll hang out a while longer, but the writing is stuck while I choreograph a fight, so pause on that. That is fine. You write. Also, if anybody is on Twitch, Taylor streams almost every weekday morning at 9 a.m., right? I think that's right. So if you really need some inspiration and you want to do things, you can follow Taylor on Twitch, and she streams, and it's about as much of a dumpster fire as this is, but you know, hers is a lot better. So, got almost 500 this morning. I'll take that for now. Hey, 500 is better than 0. And there is Taylor's Instagram handle for anybody that wants it. I will leave it up on the screen for a second. And there is her Twitch. And if anybody in the comments wants Taylor to stream with me next week, tell her that she should for our final Saturday Nano stream. And Julie does not enjoy my self-deprecation this morning. So, okay. But Taylor does not offended about us calling us dumpster fire streamers because she prefers Hot Mess Express. And Taylor says she is down. So for next NaNoWriMo Saturday sprint, you might have me and Taylor on the Hot Mess Express here for you guys. Okay, what do we want to do for our next time? We have made it through the first hour of our stream. We are doing great. We're feeling great. The self-deprecation and imposter syndrome is very high, but we're working through it. And apparently I'm getting side-eyed really hard today. I feel it. I feel it. I don't know. I'm just in a mood today, Julie. I'm sorry. I'm always in a mood. I am always in a mood. I'm gonna go make sure I'm following Taylor on Instagram while we decide what timing we want to do for our next sprint. There you go. This ain't no follow back girl. I am a follow back girl. But can we also talk about how, like, I've been doing this for years and I have 162 follows on Instagram, and Chelsea, aka the Peachy Writer, with all her super aesthetic pictures, is already up to 89. She is going to pass me really soon, and I am so happy for you because you have way better aesthetic than I do. I'm thinking we should do a 2111 sprint for the date, because I think we pretty much always do the date or something like the date. And we were already up to 13 minutes anyway, so we might as well go ahead and hit our 20. 20 is about my max. Otherwise, I get a little bit distracted. But I think that'll be a good timing. Taylor also rarely posts on the gram. I post a lot on the gram. At least once a week, I try. With my super aesthetic. And Chelsea says the reason why she's getting followers so fast and she's such an aesthetic poster is because she spends too much time on Insta. Don't tell her boss. Don't tell my boss that I sit on Twitch during work and watch my friends stream for my own entertainment. Alright, I'm gonna go with 2111. If y'all don't like that, let me know. We also have a 711. Do you want a longer sprint or a shorter sprint? Let me know so we can get this going. We must get in words. We must be productive. Because let's be honest, I'm not going to do anything else today. Yes, Julie always streams for me while I'm at work, so I have something to watch while I work. In my defense, I work in a cubicle or at a reception desk because I do two people's jobs, and our work doesn't, like, our phone doesn't ring that often. It's really just people walking by or just computer work. So I would be listening to something or watching something anyway. So I would just rather watch people that I actually enjoy than watching some random stuff on YouTube or Netflix. So I would always have my headphones in anyway. 21 is good, or whatever you said. Angel says longer. She's feeling super motivated. Julie is saying 2021 to the future. Okay, let's do the 2021 to the future, and then on the next one, we'll do 2111 for the date. I'm going to set up this timer. But my point is I would be listening or doing shenanigans at work anyway. Oh no, that's not good. So I would rather support people I enjoy and have a good laugh and make people at work think I'm crazy in my cubicle than not. All right, so here are your dinos. We have number 4, the green spiky boy. We have number well, I guess he's not super spiky. We'll say finned. He's finned. We have number 3, the yellow spiky boy. Number 2, the orange and purple guy. I think I actually know his government name. Hold on. I have his government name in here somewhere. I thought I did. I do not have his government name. The orange and purple spike or non-spiky boy. He looks very agile. And number 1, the red finned man. I am going with number 2 because he looks ready to race, and I like purple. I don't like it with this orange combination, but you know I can't judge him from his skin tone. So let me know which dinosaurs you will think will win in the chat. I am curious. Yellow looks ready to go. Apparently number 2 spits acid, and Taylor also loves him and has selected him. I hate all these boys will be sitting out. I have hatred in my heart for every single one of them. Sitters all. 4 looks like he's got some good music playing. 4 will win. I agree. Like, he's got that good head bob. Like, he's listening to some 90s gangster rap, and he is ready to go. Alright. Oh, wait, I'm going to do my hand stretch so I don't get my nano wrists this morning. And then we will be ready to sprint. Alright. On your marks. Get set. Go! That is time. Angel says, in the time it took me for a type out a comment about how yellow was temporarily new, how it's overtaken and now it's last. But apparently he came back and won the race. Look at that. Look at him doing his little jig. He won, even though they are sinners. Sinners, all of them. And while we were gone, Taylor had to head out. So, just so we know. Oh, here, let me pull up the trophies. So, in first place was number 3, the yellow spiky boy. And number 4, fourth was, second was 4th, the green boy, which I'm pretty sure is what Chelsea picked. Yes, Chelsea picked the green. 3rd was number 1, and again, my choice came in last place. You know, I have a talent, and that talent is picking losers. Angel is super excited because she won. In that sprint, I am at the very last page of my chapter that I'm working on, so I should definitely finish it on our next sprint. I've only got a couple more paragraphs to go through and edit and add to. I also wrote a couple sticky notes about wounds that my character is getting during this battle fight, which is a lot, and I didn't realize that she had this many wounds. I need to go grab my wound cards, but they're in the living room. But there's a lot of scratches and broken ribs and such. It's going to be very interesting to keep up with. I think last time when I was writing this on my first try, I kept up with the broken rib, if I remember correctly, but all the scratches got a little bit away from me. But this is for Julie, because she says, I think it was either in my last stream or the stream before that, that face scars were sexy. And actually, in this fight scene, one of the witch creatures scratches my main character from like her temple down to her chin. So, since face scars are sexy, I'm thinking about having it leave the scar like on her temple. And I think that would be fun because like it's on her temple, so obviously it's still there and it's like a reminder. But at the same time, you know, it's not like a full face scar. But she also has like burn marks, like burn scars on her legs. So she's just gonna look like some busted groceries, but it's gonna be hot, right? That's what I'm thinking. Like at some point, I mean, this is supposed to be a trilogy, so if she don't get busted up in the first book, like what else are we gonna go with? But how did your writing go? Did y'all get any good words in? Did you do anything fun? Let me know. I'm very curious to see how y'all's stuff is going. I could finish out my, I have my NaNoWriMo target word goals here, and I haven't finished filling it out since the 13th. So I could go in and do that while y'all tell me what you got. That would be fun. I'm waiting for you guys. Okay. Chelsea says yes to face scars unless it's like the Joker, then no. No, I'm thinking a temple scar. It is like, it would be small, but like enough that like, you know, it's there kind of thing. I don't know. I gotta think about it because like I already have burn scars on her legs. Like not like huge ones, but some small ones. And I'm trying not to put like too many scars. But the whole like part of my second book idea that I have for this series is like the second book, like she's super like broken and like her self-confidence is low, she's dealing with grief, a whole bunch of other stuff. So like the more I break her in this first book, the better the second book will be, because that'll be like the middle of my arc here. And the second book is definitely going to be like a you've got to get your stuff together kind of book. So the more I break her in this first book, the more growth she can have through the second book into the third book. So I'm planning on doing a trilogy. I haven't gotten like my third book idea nailed down super hard, but the second book is very clear in my mind what I want it to do. So there's that. And Angel Rachel says, I'm like 500 words into my novel and I decided to switch from third to first person and it's helped with writer's block so much. Yes, I always write in first person. I don't normally write in third person. It's not like, I'm not saying I'm not good at writing in third person, but because I dabble, well, I wouldn't say dabble. Actually, my concentration is concentration. Ugh. What I mainly focused on in college and so far outside of college is creative nonfiction. So I'm so used to writing creative nonfiction essays about myself, like memoir and stuff like that. So that first person like feeling of telling my feelings bleeds into my fiction very well. So I like to inhabit my main character and have them feel. And I really like unreliable narrators. Like not so bad like they lie the whole time and stuff, but like I like it in a way where like they see things differently because they are feeling it firsthand, but maybe the reader can catch that, okay, that is their feelings clouding their judgment. So I like that kind of way of an unreliable narrator. Because let's be honest, when I write in my nonfiction essays, like I am an unreliable narrator because everything I see is from my view, which might not be how others perceive it. So I really like first person telling me emotions, that unreliable narrator vibe, that is me. So I don't write in third person in fiction very often. If I do it, it just makes me feel, how do I explain this? It really screws with my tone. So like if I write in third person, my tone always is very far away or observant, and I don't know, it's just not my favorite tone. It makes me feel standoffish. That is a very long explanation about why I write in first person. But I do think it helps with writer's block just because you'll know like what your main character is really doing. So even if you go back and write in third, then at least you already know what's happening in that character's mind. So there's that. And Chelsea says, I didn't plan this chapter I'm writing, and one of the characters just got kidnapped. Didn't expect that. I love it. I'm 100% a pantser. I have plantsed a little bit now because I think I've talked about my writing process before on one of these streams. But basically, I get the idea. I start writing the idea. I pants. Woo! Go, go, go. And then as the story develops, certain scenes will pop in my head or certain things that I know that I want to hit. So I'll kind of know where to put them in the story. So that's kind of like a planning a bit. But it's not like super exact. So it would be like, say I'm writing a story about going to the grocery store. I know that my character's going to go to the grocery store. But all of a sudden, like, oh, wait, I really want her to get in a car accident here on the way to the grocery store. So, okay, I know that scene needs to be there, but I didn't go in there with the intention of planning out the whole book knowing that she's going to get into a car accident. Does that make sense? So that's kind of my writing process. As I write, more plot points become clear, but I still get a lot of surprises. So things like that happen to me too, where they just get kidnapped and you didn't expect it. Or I like to do flashbacks a lot, so like this random flashback will pop in my head, and I'm like, yes, that's great. Rachel says, yes, that's why I changed it. It felt like I was just telling everything that was happening rather than telling a story, if that makes sense. Yes, it completely does. That's 100%. My writer nerd brain is there with you. It's really, I don't know. I think it's just my tone. I get super standoffish, and I'm not saying that every third person is super standoffish, but anytime you write in third person, you're putting that degree of separation between you and the story, no matter what, which obviously puts the degree of separation between your reader and the story. So if you don't enjoy that degree of separation, then writing in third person isn't going to work for you. Whew, okay, that was a lot of writer spewing stuff. It's like I know what I'm talking about. Oh, so advanced. I think, unless there is any objections, I think I'm going to do a, what do you want to say? A 21:11 sprint. Does that work for you guys? That's what I'm thinking. It's a 21:11. If you guys have any objections, let me know. don't know if we'll have any objections. 2111. For the date. I'm also going to run and use the bathroom on this sprint. So when I turn off my cam, that's where I'm at. Everybody's on team 2111 for the day. I like it. Here are your dinos to choose from. We have the yellow Stegosaurus, I believe, if that's his correct government name. We have number 3, the purple boy, who's got teeth, so he's definitely a carnivore. We have number 2, the green Triceratops. And we have number 1, the gator dinosaur hybrid. I am going with the Triceratops because, I mean, we already know how I feel about Triceratops. And this one's already won today, so the odds of it winning again is very low. But, you know, I just have to remain true to my people. I have to remain true to my people. Let me know in the comments what your guess is. Rachel says that it's going to be classic red. You know, he's a gator hybrid, and I believe Taylor said earlier, you know, he's not extinct, so the odds of him winning is high. And he hasn't won yet today, so I think he's got the fire in his soul. I just love how they do this, like, jig. It makes my life. Love their jig. Their jig is everything. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start this timer. If you want, leave your guess in the comments, and we will see if you're right at the end, because I've got to go use the bathroom. Alright, on your marks, get set, go! Time is up. I'm finishing my wound card. I did finish chapter 11 in that sprint, and I actually got 420 words since the last time I counted over our sprints. And I'm done with chapter 11, which makes me really happy. So I can start working on chapter 12. But yes, I'm doing my wound cards because I have to keep track. Otherwise, I will forget. It looks like the red boy won, and I believe Rachel, you got the answer. You got the winner. Please tell me what your man won, since we don't give out trophies here. But can I just say that my Triceratops came in second place, and I am very proud of him. He was not the first loser. Or I guess he was the first loser, but he wasn't like the loserest loser. Words. And let's see, Chelsea guessed number 3, which is the purple one, who did have his game face on, but he came in third place. So there you go. Rachel is super excited that Red finally did it. We also just crossed our second hour in our stream, so we only have 1 more hour left before I'm done streaming for the day. Because, I mean, more than 3 hours. Like, would you guys really want that? I don't know if anybody would want that. And Julie said that she was feeling that red boy, but it was too late to put it in official vote. We will let you have it anyway, because you are feeling him. Finish this wound card. Let's see, bird hands, pierce scalp, and a broken rib. If anybody is curious about Atalanta's wounds on chapter 11, she got her hands burnt, a pierced scalp, a scratch down the side of her face, and a scratch from the shoulder to her elbow on her left arm, and a broken rib. There you go. We're just beating her up. Also, Julie, I don't think you were away when I said this. I think I'm going to give her a face scar, like on her temple from this scratch, but I haven't completely decided yet. That's only a 50% victory since I didn't say before. Yes. And if you would like, I will move to the couch so I can chill and we can play Faz after the stream. That is perfectly fine with me. Except the only other thing I need to do is I need to start some laundry before I start. Because I really need to wash my sheets. Because Kayla has been rolling outside and they smell like dog. I'm not going to pretend like I'm perfect, guys. I'm very much not. Alright. I don't have any times for the next sprint. What would you guys like? I know earlier Angel was feeling longer sprints. Do y'all still want to do longer sprints? Do y'all want to go back down to doing some shorter sprints? Let me know. I like asking you guys what you want to do because I'm severely indecisive. Living my best life. And while y'all decide, I'm going to move my chapter 12 into my chapter edits document because that's how we roll here. You know, I didn't think that I was a violent person, and then I started writing this book, and I have a crap ton of fight scenes and wounds and blood and all types of stuff, but I didn't know I was that violent. Apparently I'm violent. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's here. But it does look like this is going to be a shorter chapter. I mean, not by the time I get done with it, but it's going back to my 5-page chapters. See, this is where I'm at. I don't know. I haven't decided what I really want to do because I personally like shorter chapters. So the way I write in short chapters. So we're going with our page in our document because I haven't formatted it. So about almost every one of my chapters is around 5 pages or so, 5, 6, 7 pages, maybe. That's pretty fair. And then I have these other chapters where like it feels like all of this stuff needs to be contained in this chapter, but it makes them like 10, 11, 12-page chapters. And I don't know if I want to somehow find a way to split those chapters. That way I keep my short chapters, or if I just want to let them be long and just have like longer chapters towards like the middle of the book when the scenes are very long. I don't know. What are we thinking? And Chelsea said, all right, I have to go walk my dog before it rains. Good luck. Thank you so much for coming by, Chelsea. You're such a light. Love it. Hope your dog has a great time. And Rachel is telling you bye. But yes, I don't know what I want to do about that, chapter-wise. I don't know if I want to break them up to make them short chapters to match the rest of everything, or to keep them as long chapters, because like it feels like everything should be contained in a chapter. So that's my question to myself for the day. But do we have any times that we want to do why I ramble? And that will clear out my timer, waiting for you guys to tell me what you want. If not, I will pick I can pull up a random number generator. That could be fun. We can see what it'll give us. Why not do that? Hold on, let's see. Can I share a different part of my screen? We're going to share a different part of my screen real quick. Here is a random clock time generator. We're going to generate one clock time, and we're going to do it between, I think 420 hours is a little much. We're going to do it between 5 minutes. That's how this works. I'm just going to put 20 over here. Or no, we'll do 25. That's about my max. We'll just see what happens. Use intervals of 5 minutes, and let's get a time. See what it gives us. 25 is not a valid time. That is completely right. So we're going to change this to 24. Give me a time. How is 24 not a valid time? This thing is, 23:59. Get me a time. 11:45 is what the random.org has decided. So we will do 11:45. 11:45. Oh no! Okay, Kayla is losing her mind right now, so I'm sorry if you can hear her barking. I'm going to go ahead and set this timer, and we're going to go because she is losing her absolute mind outside. The random.org gave us 11:45, so that's what I'm going to go with. We're going to set it, and we're going to get on our marks because Kayla's losing her mind. And you don't need to listen to that. Oh, that is time. Ah, my Triceratops won. Lit. I love it. Licking it. Loving it. Oh, my husband stopped by to say hello, so there you go, proof that he exists. He loves me. He loves me. Can y'all guess the green and red? Unfortunately, they lost. Sorry that I couldn't ask you guys which one you thought was going to win before we started sprinting, but Kayla saw someone out the window and she was losing her actual mind. So, and nobody wants to listen to Kayla bark consistently for about 20 minutes. Because that is my dog and she will not stop. She will just keep going and going and going. So there you go. Yellow came out of nowhere right at the end. That is because Triceratops, even though they may be large and possibly slow, they are in it to win it. They are like the hare, or not the hare. They are the turtle in the race, and the hares are y'all's choices, and that is why he came out and finished it. And the little green boy still won my heart. That is fair. You always pick them. The ankylos. You love the ankylos. Alright, it is almost 11:30. So this time I'm going to let y'all pick the time that we have because we only have about 30 minutes left of my sprint before I'm going to do my shameless plugs and sign off. Maybe Kayla will not bark anymore. We'll see. Do y'all have any times y'all want to do? I'm just gonna leave this up here because he never stops by for my streams because he's always working in the middle of my streams. And I am just... I think Kayla's about to start her barking spree again. She's making the rough noises. Julie does love the ankylos. When one fell off her ship and Art, she went nuts searching the high seas to make sure he was okay. He was just alive and treading water. That is great. You know, I'm happy for him. It looks like he would definitely be a sinker, but the fact that he was floating and treading water is great. And I hope that he made it back onto your ark. I have to look up this game to see how you're supposed to win and how you get them back on the ark, but hopefully he made it back on the ark and lived his best life. So do we have any times that we want to do? Julie, give me a time. Because you always come up with the best times. How long should we sprint? Ark Survival Evolved is a survival game. He was on my transport ship. You build structures. Why does this sound like something I would very much enjoy? You build structures and tame dinosaurs? I am intrigued. Give me a time, a hint, anything. But also, I'm just enjoying 666, just a baby sing sprint. I'm game. Why not? How are you feeling about that, Rachel? Since you were the other volunteer for tribute in the chat right now. I'm not seeing any objections. I also have it up here on my phone too, so I get the comments a little bit faster if I look over here sometimes. I will set up the baby sprint. Let's see, it's 11:36 now, so if we do one 6-minute sprint, then we will probably have time for maybe like a 10 or 15-minute sprint for like our last sprint. So I think that'll be good. I think I'm gonna get about 1,000 words this morning. I have a little bit over 800, but I didn't do my math on that last one. So Rachel said, let's do it. Another chance for my red guy. Okay, we're gonna do a devil sprint. There you go. Oh, okay, so we got number 4, the lean and mean and ready to run boy. He is yellow. Number 3 is the purple guy with the fin. Number 2 is the Littlefoot derivative, who is in the color red. And number 1 is that gator yellow hybrid guy. I am going with number 4 because he just looks like a winner. He's got long legs. He looks ready to run. I would normally pick the Littlefoot derivative, but I just number 4 just feels like a winner, and I'm on a winning streak right now, so I just want to continue my streak. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Who you think will win? I'm tired today. I don't know why. I went to bed at like a reasonable hour and everything. Apparently, my man's government name is Utah Raptor. That's his government name. But he looks like a winner. The purple boy with the fans government name is a Dimetrodon. Dimetrodon? Dimetrodon. There we go, syllables. Dimetrodon. He's got short legs, but he could come out and surprise us all. You never know. And Rachel is going with red again, the Littlefoot derivative. Okay, let's do our devil sprint actually like converted into the proper time. So, but you saw me put in the 666. But it's going to turn into 7 minutes and 6 seconds. But y'all know what the devil sprint is, or the Satan sprint. All right, let's get on our marks. Let's get set and sprint. Also, can we talk about how the yellow one runs? Like, we're supposed to be writing, but like he's okay. Focus. That is time on our demon Satan sprint. Look, I won again with my yellow boy. See, I'm not a complete loser. Look at me. Look at him. Look at him. He's doing his little arm thing, living his best life. Love it. And I'm going to do my math real quick for the last 2 sprints because I've got a good bit of words to count. Scooby-Doo. Let me know how you did, Rachel. Julie, I have no idea what you're doing this morning, but if you want to tell me how your sprint went with whatever you're doing, let me know. I am curious. There we go. 64 minus 60. So I got 163 words. I think that was over that last sprint. Could have been the last 2 sprints. Not 100% sure. But either way, I've got 163 words. Which puts my manuscript at almost 65,000. I can't remember what it's supposed to be at, so we're living our best lives. At least I have words. It's apparently my day, and Julie's convinced that I'm going to carry her while we're playing Phasmophobia with my luck today. You know, my luck runs out very quickly, but after yesterday, why not? And you've also been fighting pirates. My sprint, I killed an entire island of pirates and claimed the shipbuilding mats. I am so proud. Abundantly proud. You fight them, pirates. And Rachel, you got about 200. That's great. I love it. Loving words. So we have about 20 minutes before I'm going to sign off and do my shameless plugs. So I'm thinking we'll do another 15. Let's do a 15-minute sprint. I'm thinking that will be good. That'll give us a few minutes and we'll get off right on time today. Does that work for everybody? Are we game? I'm going to respond to a text. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm thinking 15. That'll actually be perfect timing. So let's do a 15-minute sprint. If y'all don't have any objections. I mean, if you just want to sit here and chat about something for the next 15 minutes, that's also fine. I'm just trying to maximize my words. Plus my dog that I would use as my stream eye candy is currently in the living room and asleep. And she probably won't come in here because she's smarter than the average bear and she will know what I'm requesting, which is her, to be shown on stream. And I don't know if Kayla wants to do that. So here are our boys for our final 15-minute sprint. We've got number 4, the red spiky boy. We have number 3, and wait, I know his government name. Hold on. I will get this right. This was one that Julie sent me in our chat. He is... Oh, where was he? A Parasaurolophus? Yes, he is that. And he is yellow and orange. Number 2 is the purple spiky boy with teeth. And number 1 is the cute little green spiky boy. I'm going with number 2 because he looks ready to win this race. And we're going to see if I can get one more win in a row. The likeliness of that is very low. Let me know who y'all are picking in the chat. I could see that Julie is proud that I managed to call one by its government name correctly. I did do that. Let me know who you're gonna pick. Rachel, are you gonna pick your red boy again? Or are you changing up your colors? Oh. Gonna shake it up and go for green because they look cute. He is cute. He's always cute. I'm feeling the red boy today, the Stegosaurus ripoff. He's a derivative. That's what we call it. Alright. So I'm saying purple. Rachel is saying green. Julie is saying red. Let's get our last 15 minutes sprint in and then shameless plugs, and we will go about our merry days. On your marks, get set, go! that is time. I was writing. I didn't even realize that the timer was up. I guess I was just trying to sneak in some more words. I'm actually going to finish this sentence real quick, so don't judge me. It looks like the yellow boy won. Did somebody guess yellow? Did I say yellow? No, I said the purple one. Right? I think y'all both green and red, so nobody picked the yellow, so isn't that lovely? For our last spread, nobody won. Okay, I'm going to do my math real quick. I said yellow. Yes, I did, but I picked purple in the end because purple's my favorite color. I was just proud that I said his government name. So I cannot accept that win. And yes, green tried very hard. I'm going to do my math real quick while we look at the cheering. And I will tell you how much I got on the stream. Let me know how you did, Rachel, throughout the stream, how you did on this last sprint. How your nano project is going, all the good things. I want to hear it all. Here for the party. Copy and pasting. Paste. Tools. Okay. 6499 I got 275 words on that one. Words. Equals 64,699. So over the stream, I've gotten, let's do my final stream count. I got 1,274 words over the stream. I think that is awesome. I am happy about that. Let's see. You rewrote what you did on the last phrase because you managed to write seemed in every sentence of a paragraph. Oopsie. I feel that. That is why I keep a thesaurus tab open, because I find myself using the same words over and over again, and it drives me nuts. Like, my favorites are consumed. What's some other good ones? Consumed. For a moment is a phrase I like to use a lot. So many things. Pain. All the good stuff. Alright, here's my shameless plugs. You guys are always here, so you know my shameless plugs, but in case somebody gets lonely one day and wants to rewatch this, this is my Instagram, and you can also find me on my website, thewritingaddict.org. I am so close to being able to take out my AdSense money, so if y'all get bored and just want to go click on some ads, there it is. But yes, I love you guys. I love the fact that y'all show up for me. I love the fact that y'all get writing done, or as Julie fights pirates. That's great. I love it. We are doing so good. Let's see where my nano count is now, because before I started the stream I was about 10,000 behind. Let's see how far I am behind now. I'm at 24,953. So what are we supposed to be at today? Today it's 21st. We're supposed to be at 35,000, so I am still about 10,000 behind. I was a little bit over 10,000 behind when we started. Woohoo! Making our ways downtown though, right? Yes, that is the truth. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for showing up to my stream. I hope you got your words in. I hope you got something out of this. I am going to go and I'll fast forward getting scared. Never mind, that happens. You're totally welcome for the stream. I love doing this. We still have one more. I'm going to try to talk Taylor into being a co-host at least for an hour or so on the stream next week. So we'll get to have like a party for our final Nano stream. I am going to go strip my bed, put them in the wash, pretend I make good life choices, and I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you're writing, I hope you get all them words. I hope you win Nano. And I will see you here next week at 9 a.m. on Saturday for our final NaNoWriMo Saturday Sprint. Bye, everybody!